Well, hello. It has been a very long time, I know. So, I'm sure, just like us, for a lot of you, 2020's been a little wonky. But overall, ours has not been terrible. Um, so, I did want to get everyone caught up. Like, what's going on? Where have we been? What's been happening? So, I'm going to take you around and kind of show you what we've been doing. Um, it's, that time of year where things start building up and it's actually snowing. I don't know if you see the little flakes falling, but let's take a look at what's going on. So, we've been trying to remodel the house. Originally, we wanted to do a side-by-side setup. Someone with the knowledge could come in and work with us and show us how to do it properly because we've never done stuff like this before. Needless to say, the person we found was not very enthusiastic about working, so I ended up just YouTubing the hell out of this, and we're really kind of winging it. We did have some help to finish putting up the drywall. Originally it was just that old school wood paneling. So there's a lot of room for improvement, but it's coming together. So I'm gonna paint 2.5 walls. So the rest of it. So yeah, a little bit of work, but that's one of the major projects we have going on right now. So the girls are doing beautifully. They are growing quite big. They are just about 4 months old. We still have all 14. And we are trying to get things ready for winter. They've turned this stuff over pretty well, and we typically just cast their feet out and let them peck it off the ground. Huh, girls? So, but my wonderful husband and the kids actually built me a chicken tractor so I can move them way over to the garden on that side so they could turn that over. So we're expecting some rain. So when we have a few dry days, I'll get them back out there. But these girls are doing beautifully. Don't know if we'll get any eggs from them this year just because of the timing, but we'll see. We had brought in 2 new girls, Kome and Hiema. As you can see, Kome is gone. Don't worry, we did not eat her. She's just a first-time mom and was not performing for us, and so we sold her. Hiema, on the other hand, has done so beautifully, especially being a first-time mom. We're just going to save one of her does and keep as a breeder. This is actually her second litter for us, and she did have 10 again like she did the first time, but unfortunately 2 did not make it. But we still have 8 little cutie pies. Hi. And just like the last batch, actually these guys aren't as bad. So, but we need some food, huh? We have Eclipse. And these guys, I have got to get these guys in the freezer. This is what I'm talking about. Everything's just kind of building up on me. The harvest. We've got rabbits that need to go in the freezer. We're remodeling, and all of this happening at the same time. We brought home our 4th and final child. So it's taken a few weeks to get back into physical shape and get out and get stuff going. But this is what drives me crazy. Out of all the rabbits we've had, these guys are the only ones that pee and poop in the same spot. So I'm constantly digging this out. So that fact alone, I've got to get these guys in the freezer. But we are keeping one of the does. So they're getting big, but they're just going on 16 weeks. So they're not too old yet. So it'll still be pretty easy to skin them. Scotch Boy is still my handsome favorite. You can tell the kids have been feeding the rabbits because the freaking mess. Miss Pepper, she's in there somewhere. Hi, pretty. Even though she only gives us a couple at a time, we're just going to keep breeding her. You know, why not? Her one crippled little from the last litter is going to go in the freezer as well. So just another thing I got to get done. And then the garden here, it looks like a freaking jungle. So I can't wait to get the chickens in. And a note to self, we tried tying tomatoes up this year. Yeah, that didn't work. I did not have a good plan for that. So, but I did try some broccoli late this summer. Nothing came of it. I think it was just a little late, but it seemed to do well. So I can't wait to get the chickens in here. Experimental patch of carrots. Definitely gonna start planting carrots probably midsummer and in the fall to overwinter for a spring crop. Radishes did beautifully. I'm just gonna leave them and let the chickens eat them up. So that's what's going on here. And then this grassy mess, I don't know if you can see them. You can see a few of them. But this is where I put the strawberries we ordered. And as you can see, this is not a good spot for them. So what I'm doing instead is over here, we've turned this into a hugelkultur bed. So I've got it filled with old dead wood, cleaning out from the chicken coop, obviously rabbit poop. I'll top this off with a little bit of the compost that we have left, and I need to put those strawberries in here. I'm putting garlic in here, and I had a friend gift us some dormant bare root strawberries that I'm going to put in here as well. So like I said, there is a ton of stuff that is going on that I need to get done. So yeah, like I said, it's just that time of year where things build up. It happens to us every single year, and you'd think we would have learned our lesson from 2 years ago when we brought baby number 3 home to time the baby different. But what are you gonna do? So don't stress. My approach to times like this is one project a day. You know, because we also homeschool. So I homeschool 2 children. I have a 2-year-old and a newborn, plus the harvest. You know, we had a great apple harvest this year, unlike last year. So that's been an extra. And the garden did pretty well for the most part. We had a few bushels of tomatoes, and those came on early. They were actually a determinate variety, so they ripened a little earlier, which helped with the timing. We had quite a bit of squash. That turned out really nicely. The mystery squash turned out to be spaghetti squash. But yeah, and then we've got the remodel we're trying to do because we opted to stay out of debt instead of buying a new house and just decided to remodel and add on. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and there's days where I'm like, oh my god, I'm never going to get any of this done. So my philosophy is one project a day. Outside of our normal schooling, dishes, cooking kind of stuff, progress on one project a day. So right now, it's finishing the kids' room. And we're so close. So if I can get a wall painted a day, or if I can get, you know, the flooring done, or if I can get, you know, one project a day, or progress on one project a day, then that's all it takes. If I can get 2 rabbits butchered in a day, then that's fine. But don't stress. Mother Nature is never in a hurry, and things always get done. So if you're like me and you're not good at time management, just take it easy and try to make progress on one project a day. That's it.